Hey guys, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing again. Um, so I just decided to do this video or vlog, whatever you like to call it, just to get some things out because I just need to again, okay, I just need to get things out. I just need to get my emotions out so I wouldn't have to do things like this or tweet about things like this because I complain a lot on Twitter. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, congratulations, you pretty much missed the worst of me. Um, but you can keep following or whatever. But uh, I just needed to get this vlog out there just to, say a few things. If you do follow me on Twitter, you might have realized, like, before New Year's or December 31st, I complained a lot about how 2017 sucked for me personally. It didn't, not completely. I mean, personally, not for me. I mean, I went to Pride with a friend. I got two tattoos. Um, if you can see, I mean, if you can't, okay, screw it. You know what? I don't know. You can't see it, but like this right here. Like I got this. I got this with a friend. I was supposed to get these at Pride, and I also got this, which is pretty much like a star with a moon inside. It started out like that, and that was fine. And I got to meet a couple of close friends, but I forgot about that because I totally looked at what everybody else was doing, like on Twitter, and I was watching a live stream on New Year's Eve, and everybody was watching a lot of people were watching the live stream, and I got depressed because like over like what 100 or maybe 1,000, I forgot, but a lot of people were watching her live stream, and I was like depressed because it was like, how can I get that much, like, how can I have that many people to watch what I'm doing? I mean, I'm glad for the cult following or the small following I have. I'm really glad for you guys. It's just that sometimes I'm like looking at everybody else on YouTube, looking at their follower, like people who I follow on Twitter, and I'm like, how does everybody else do it? How does everybody else like? Because I work at a consistent schedule in terms of my show. It's just that everybody else actually, everybody else, well, most people, the people I follow on Twitter and who I watch are like, oh my god, these guys work really hard, and people follow them, and I work really hard, but um, you know, nothing much, not much. Although that some of it is my fault because I was gone for about 2 years, and I'll explain why. But I'll explain why in another video. Why it took me 2 years to come back to this channel from season two to season three. I'll explain that another time. But I just wanted to like okay, this was so much. I just wanted to say a couple of things about what I've been feeling on New Year's. Like I kind of complained a lot on Twitter on New Year's Eve. Like usually on New Year's Eve I'd be at a friend's house, like I have been for the past few years. But he moved away, and I was just home alone. I was just home, just on a live stream, watching a live stream, and everybody else seemed to have fun, but I wanted to do something. But I thought I had a lot to say, but I didn't. Um, I just wanted to put this video out there so I wouldn't have to talk about the things I talked about on Twitter, like me complaining and all that. And I was hoping like this video would be out there, so sometimes I don't think I'm that funny. Well, I've never thought I was that funny. Like having a lot of me having a small following altogether is surprising. But a lot of people came from my movie reviews, which I don't do anymore. Even though I actually, I'm at the same place right now as I was when I did my very first review. Out like with the exception of this Adventure Time poster behind me, everything is actually the same. I mean, um, I have the uniform, like my hat stored somewhere, and my black shirt. It's just that I'm sober now. Um, but thank you for watching those. And if you want, yeah. But I honestly don't never thought I was that funny. Like I see everybody else has. What I'm getting at is sometimes I don't think I know what I'm doing. Like sometimes everybody else knows what they're doing. Like people I watch, people I follow on, and people I follow on Twitter and Facebook, and I watch on YouTube. Actually, I feel like have something to offer, and sometimes like I know I work really hard with what I have. It's just that sometimes I don't think it's enough. You know, like I try to be funny. Like I try to get my videos out there for everybody to watch. It's just that sometimes I don't think it's enough. Like maybe I'm not that funny. Maybe I'm not doing something. Maybe it's because of my Twitter account being so complainy a lot. But that's life. And sometimes it kind of hurts. Like I work through it okay. Like I get the stuff out fine. It's just that sometimes, and I know everybody has their problems personally, but sometimes they make it look so easy. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but to me, I don't. Like I said before, I don't think I'm that funny. I don't think I have like I'm that good looking. Oh, my alarm. Sorry. I don't think I'm actually that like good looking. I mean, I was never good looking. I mean, look what I wear. Look at my nails. Like I have black nail polish. I have like robes right behind me that I wear around the house, and they all have skulls on them or moons or whatnot. I mean, I was never like whenever I see people on Twitter being funny, like either it's close friends or people who are like you know, YouTube famous or whatever, or verified, and people actually think of them as funny, I'm like, I wish I was like that. Like not popular, but funny. Because sometimes I don't think I am, and it kind of sucks sometimes because honestly, I don't know. Damn it. Man, I had some things to say. Um, I don't even know how I got this far into my show. I honestly don't know how I got this far. I mean, there was that long gap, but again, different story for a different time. Like, there are some days where I feel like not the way I dress. Like the way I dress is fine. Like wearing all black, whatever. Wearing a black coat, wearing a black cape with a skull on it, that's fine for me. It's just that sometimes it's like I know how I look to somebody. Like, I can't really emote. Like I don't know how this went by from seeing people that are like being funny or being not funny to like how people see me. Um, I don't know. Some people like look at me weird. Some people like some people I know talk behind my back. Like that's a given. Everybody talks behind somebody's back, and usually not very good. But sometimes some like they're not gonna say it to your face. Like I know I have friends who like say stuff behind my back, and it's kind of funny, but like sometimes it's like, oh, he's so annoying, and it's like, yeah, I understand. That's totally understandable. I am kind of annoying, especially my movie reviews. But again, I'm sober, so I'm okay. Um, but damn, I feel like sometimes I don't know how everybody else does it because I can't smile because if I am forced to smile, it looks painful, and I don't know. Sometimes it's not even okay. I had some um everybody is insecure. I get it. I just need to put my insecurities out there because I don't want to use Twitter and keep complaining. And people are like, ew, this guy's such a whiner. Is this guy like 15? Oh, what's that? He's in his 20s? Could he just stop using Twitter as like a whining outlet? Like it was fine when he was a teenager, but he's an adult. He should just stop. And I'm like, yeah, nobody says it, but I know people are thinking it. I just I don't know, maybe sometimes, like, again, I'm introverted, but that doesn't mean, like, I don't have problems. Like, everybody has problems. And the thing is, as, as insecure as I get, I work through it. And if you're insecure, I don't know. I don't know why I said I don't know. If you're insecure, just go for whatever you want. Like, don't let any I know you people have heard this before, but don't let anybody tell you differently. Like whether or not you think you have a problem. Like if you do think you should change for the right reasons. Don't change just because somebody tells you that you need to be this way. Um, change to add on to who you are, not just because somebody tells you to be. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. Um, again, I don't, I don't even know how I got this far in my life. I look at my family and my friends, and I think to myself, how did I get so lucky? And I look at everybody else and figure, I don't know how everybody else is doing so much. Like, I know behind all the smiles, there's something inside their brains that they're thinking that, like at work, I work really hard. I really do. But um, sometimes, like, I see other people and they're smiling and laughing and whatnot. Meanwhile, I just work because, even though I am an introvert at heart, and I do work hard, sometimes it kind of gets in the way. Like, somebody actually told me, like, I work hard and I make a couple of people look really bad in comparison. And I'm like, I just work hard. I just work. And everybody else is talking, which is fine. It's just that all I just need to do is work, and I don't want anybody to know who I am, if that makes sense. Because I've been working at my job for a few years, and I don't say more than 20 words a day. Sometimes I don't say anything because sometimes I don't. I either don't have anything to say or I just don't want to say the wrong thing. And yeah, but you know, it happens. Um, and at one point, so like a coworker actually said that he couldn't work with me. He like out loud, he's like he couldn't work with me because I'd probably kill him. I mean, on the one hand, he should have said it. I mean, they should have said it away from everybody. But at the same time, like, oh, I'm flattered. I worked that hard. I worked that hard. I almost kill you. Well, that's okay. But on the one hand, like, I understand where they're coming from. The other one hand, I just said another hand and now third hand. On the third hand, um, I don't know. Like, again, if you're insecure, I mean, don't let anybody else tell you what you have to be or what you have to. Don't let anybody tell you to change just because everybody else is doing something. You know. And I just wanted to get this video out because I just needed to stop complaining on Twitter all the time, like social media. That's what I did on New Year's Eve. And again, I see like all the people I follow on you see on YouTube, and it's like, how do so many people follow them? How could I have an audience like that? But I have to just step back and say, look, I have people who love me, who watch my videos, who laugh, except when it's not funny, which I'm not. It's just that I just stumbled on this YouTube channel and appreciate the following I have, and thank you. And if you have anything to say, like anything to put out there, don't be afraid to, because people will follow. And I don't know what else. I had so much to say. I'm just rambling right now. I have a video to put up right now. I should have put it up. If you have any chances of getting out there, like, don't be insecure. People will follow you. You just have to give it time. And that's what I need to do. So, thank you. I mean, thank you for watching. If you have problems, just, you could talk to a friend about it, or set up a YouTube channel, or hell, even like say it on Facebook or Twitter. Just don't be like me and say it like too much. Otherwise, people are like, oh god, this guy's complaining again. So thank you, and no, thank you.